So what is trade marketing? Well, I'll start somewhere else. I started my career in logistics. And when you look at a supply chain, you have a manufacturer. And this manufacturer designs a product and creates a product. The product is then shipped, sometimes overseas, to a local distributor. They check local specifications, maybe translate manuals, and then the distributor employs sales agents or account managers, and they travel to local resellers. And the local resellers are then responsible of selling these products to end consumers. Now, at this manufacturer, something else is manufactured too. A brand is manufactured, and also a marketing campaign is manufactured. And this is done by the marketing department that also employs trade marketeers. But more on that later. The marketing is created at the manufacturer. It is then sent to the local distributor. But this marketing campaign needs to be translated. Then the sales agents need to bring along the campaign and they bring it to the resellers. And then the resellers use it to promote their products and their store and their services to the end consumers. To tell them, for example, which new collection is in store. Well, how is this different in the retail landscape and the reseller landscape? I already told you the difference between retail and resellers. So retailers, for example a McDonald's, they own the complete supply chain. So they can bring and push and even make the resellers, the local locations, they have to use the promotional activities. But if you look at resellers, it's a whole different ballgame. So the manufacturer is not the same company as the local reseller. So the local reseller, who has their own name and logo on the wall, they decide what products they sell, when they want to promote the products, and they also want to add their own local branding. Now, this is where the trade marketeer comes in. So the trade marketeer, they work at the manufacturer, the brand, or they work at the distributor. And their sole goal, sole purpose, what they really want to do is they want to help the resellers sell more. And how do they do this? As a trade marketer, you try to increase visibility. And especially these local points of sales, the resellers, that's exactly where you want to increase local visibility. You want to stimulate sales. So you want to make sure that there are maybe promotional activities, discounts or goodies that the resellers can give away to the end consumer to sell the product. This is what is done by the trade marketer. And maybe the most important job of a trade marketer is to forge really strong relationships and partnerships with these resellers. And why is this? So let's take a wine brand. So if there is two different distributors or two different manufacturers of wine, I, as a local independent wine shop, I decide if I sell the wine from A or B. Now, if A is offering me really good additional services next to shipping me my wine, my loyalty lies with them because they help me sell. They are my partner and they help me succeed. And that's why trade marketing, maybe the most important job of trade marketing, next to increasing visibility and boosting sales at a local level, is reseller loyalty. Because you don't want to be replaced. And that's why trade marketers should build reseller loyalty programs, and that's when you use Ambrosia.